Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Journey into Mystery number 87. So these chains are electronically treated. I cannot break them. Starring the mighty Thor in Prisoner of the Reds. The mighty Thor, Prisoner of the Reds. Behold, God of Thunder, many have fought you, but only I have defeated you. Plot Stanley, script Larry Lieber, art Jack Kirby, inking Dick Ayers, lettering Art Simic. For Thor, adventure often begins in unexpected ways, such as when the wife of a famous scientist arrives home and finds her husband missing. There's a note. It must be from John. Oh no! No! Farewell, I no longer believe in our American way of life. I'm going behind the Iron Curtain to serve the Reds. John. John Blandings is the fifth scientist to defect to the Reds within the past month. Government officials are unable to explain these sudden defections. However, the FBI is working day and night, and at that moment at the home of Dr. Don Blake. Missing scientists. This might be a job for Thor. I better see if my old friend Colonel Harrison in Washington. And so the lame doctor packs for an overnight trip. And here are your allergy pills and vitamin tablets. Don't forget to take them. And be sure to stay out of drafts. You know how easily you catch a cold. How can I forget you? You never let me. Well, you're so frail that somebody has to take care of you. I hope you don't resent my playing mother hen. There's nothing about you that I resent, Jane. Gosh, I wonder if he ever catches colds. Who? Oh, nobody. Well, goodbye, Jane. I'll see you when I return. If only I could tell Jane that I love her, but I daren't. She might pity a weakling like me, but she can never love me. If she knew how I felt, she'd quit her job, then I would lose her forever. Soon Don Blake is in the office of Colonel Edward Harrison, U.S. Army Intelligence. I want to set myself up as bait by claiming that I've invented a new weapon in biological warfare. Maybe then I can learn how the Reds are making our scientists defect. Why are you doing this, Don? Can't tell him that I'm really Thor. Must make up a convincing story. My bum leg kept me out of the Korean War. And well, this is my chance to make up for it. To serve my country. Okay, I'll buy your plan. Later, in a lonely alleyway. Now to get home. The fastest way possible. Crack! Striking his enchanted cane sharply on the ground, the puny doctor is suddenly transformed into the mighty Thor. Moments later, the god of thunder streaks across the sky. I don't know what made all those top scientists suddenly defect, but I'll soon find out. Once again, back in his office, Don Blake pretends to embark on a secret project. I haven't told Jane why I'm doing this. The less she knows, the safer she'll be. Finally, after days of fake scientific experimentation, this Dr. Blake could be another useful scientist for our cause. Doctor develops new virus for germ warfare, Dr. Don Blake. The following day, Doctor, there's a photographer here to see you. Maybe this is it, what I've been waiting for. I'm from a national magazine. We're doing a story on your new biological weapon, and I've been sent to take some photos with you. Fine, I'll be glad to oblige. I know you're busy, Doctor, so I'll do this as quickly as I can. That's it. Hold it. Hold it. There, fool! What class Click. Before Don Blake can act, the strange fumes enter his nostrils and immediately take effect. It worked. The gases hypnotized him, just as it did all the others. His will overcome by the gas, the helpless doctor follows the commands of his captor. Write a farewell note. No one will see us leave by the back door. No one will see. The plane is waiting. Plane waiting. Soon we will be behind the Iron Curtain. behind iron curtain. Several jet hours later. Too bad you not realize what is happening to you, but you will soon enough. This will be your new home, a home that you will never leave. And frantically, when the hypnotic trance wears off, my head, he's coming around. Poor guy, they snared him the same way they got us. Where am I? You're in a commie fortress. We're American scientists just like yourself. The Reds abducted us, but made it appear as if we defected. The commies want to do scientific work for them. So far we've refused, but they're making it rougher on us. I don't know how long we can hold out. I see. Maybe now it's time for me to change into Thor. But if I do, these men will see me. My secret identity will be revealed. I must think of some way. Suddenly, the dungeon door opens, and some ominous figures enter. We are placing you in separate cells. Move! There is psychological strength in unity. Alone, you will be less able to resist our persuasion. Then, as soon as Don Blake is alone in a cell, they solve my problem for me. Now to let the Reds face the fury of Thor! Crack. As soon as the cane is struck once, it changes into the magic hammer, and Don Blake becomes the god of thunder. I'll break out of here by spinning my hammer fast enough to create shock waves. The faster the hammer spins, the greater the shock waves build up, until finally they're powerful enough to shatter the stone walls. There I am free to do what only the mighty Thor can do. He carries a hammer like our own hammer and sickle emblem. Is he one of us? Fool! He is the one the Western world calls Thor, the god of thunder. He is our enemy. Stop him! But before the guards can fire, the mighty Thor rubs his hands against the magic hammer, creating such intense friction that it emits sparks as hot and blinding as a blast furnace. My eyes, I cannot see! Get back quickly! Having routed the guards, Thor rushes along the tunnel, unwittingly passing an electric eye beam. The instant the beam is severed, it triggers the release of a trap door. What? I've stumbled into a trap! Man-eating sharks. Can't fight them all at once. Only one way to beat them. Spinning his hammer rapidly, the mightiest figure on Earth creates a whirlpool. It's working! The sharks are being drawn into it. By the time the whirlpool spins itself out, the man-eaters will be too dizzy to menace anyone else. Now to attend to the Reds, especially the one who brought me here. Searching the fortress, Thor soon comes upon his foes. Hear me, Thunder God. If you take another step, I'll throw the switch, smashing the entire dungeon area. Everyone will be destroyed, including the American scientists. Your choice is simple. Either you surrender, or they all die. I can't let those innocent people be harmed. I must do what he says. And so, for one of the rare times in his fantastic career, the mighty Thor is taken prisoner. These chains are electronically treated. Even you will not be able to sever them. Now I shall send for our leaders. I shall show them my valuable captive. I cannot budge the hammer. They say that none but Thor can lift it. But it's futile. Leave the hammer. We must go now. Thor is helpless. Without the magic of my hammer, I can only remain as Thor for 60 seconds. In less than a minute, I'll change back to Don Blake. When the 60th second is passed, I'm transforming, and the chains that held Thor so securely fit loosely around the frail form of Don Blake. Climbing out of the slack change, the lame doctor hobbles over to the magic hammer. Once again, I feel the power of the Thunder God entering my body. Minutes later, Thor locates the cells where the scientists are being held. Look, it's... Shh! I want to get you back to safety, out of the fortress, before the Reds find out. But how did you know we were here? No time for explanations. Just follow behind me. Swinging his hammer with unbelievable speed, the Thunder God hollows an underground tunnel. Look how fast he's digging. It's scientifically impossible. His power comes from a source beyond science. It's the power of a Norse god. We're free. Wait, where's Dr. Blake? He's not with us. We must have left him back there. All of you keep under cover. I'll go back and get Blake. I can't reveal that Blake and I are the same person, but if things work out right, I won't have to. Are you sure you've captured Thor? Of course, come lad. Wait till you see him. He is as bound as helpless as a child. Not quite, comrade. Thor! But how? You blundering fool! Stop him before he can use that accursed hammer. Throw the switch. Blow up the dungeon. We must sacrifice ourselves to destroy Thor. I'll save you the trouble. Thump, thump. Editor's note. When Thor's magic hammer is stamped twice on the ground, it creates a thunderstorm. And then as the great rain and the wind pound against the stronghold, Thor raises his arms to the heavens. O mighty Odin, greatest of the Norse gods, hear thy eldest son. Unleash thy fury, Thor father. Destroy this citadel of evil. From the heavens blaze the mighty flashes of lightning, hurtling from the sky, crashing into the fortress, shattering stone and mortar. And with a fury that is beyond belief, the storm rages on and on until the debacle is complete. The fortress reduced to ruins! So Thor is our helpless prisoner, was he? Imbecile! You will pay for this blundering. I could capture them all, but I won't. I'll let them punish each other for the defeat. Soon the storm ends and Dr. Don Blake joins the other Americans. Where is Thor? I don't know. After he rescued me, he left. Traveling under cover, the Americans work their way to the coast. We will sneak you onto the ship as soon as it is dark. How can we ever repay you? Just remember that even in a slave nation, the spirit to freedom never dies. And so the scientists soon sail for home. The commies scheming to make us work for them almost succeeded. No telling what would have happened if not for Thor. Whatever he is, mortal or immortal, he sure is the greatest. And finally, so Thor freed you all, and then destroyed the fortress. It is any wonder that I am so in love with him? I suppose not, Jane. Jane, my darling, how long I long to take you in my arms, to tell you how Thor loves you. But I dare not, heaven help me, I dare not. I know I'll never find Thor, but I'll never stop dreaming, and hoping and praying. The end. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.